Hey, Dutch here. Hey, I want to make a video on things to know before you get your first hogs, or things you might need before you get your first hog. Number one, you're going to need a place to put them, some sort of a pen like I got that I'm in right now. But here's my pen. I think it's like 32 by 16. I could have probably 4, 5, 6 pigs in here, no problem, maybe even more. They don't need a real big spot, but I have plenty of area for them, so made it a little bit bigger than some people might. You're going to need a source of clean water for them. Here's my fresh water source. I got a video on how to make that. You guys don't have to have automatic, it's just a lot more convenient. The water stays cool throughout the morning and afternoon, and then when the evening sun hits it, it starts to warm up. And you can see they don't even care. They'll drink this muddy water. It's nice and cool and fresh, and they'll still drink it. But they need a good source of clean water also, though. You're going to also need a feeder or some sort of bowl or something, anything to put their feed in. Doesn't have to be like the feeder I got back behind here, but I got a good deal on that, and I'll show you guys that here in a second. And you'll need some sort of shelter for them. It could be a lean-to like I got, or it could be a big tree. Something for shade. They need some protection. They need some protection from the sun. This is a shelter I built some pigs when I first got them. I got a video on how to build a hog pen. This is on there. This floods really bad when we get a couple inches of rain at one time, so I put a platform up here a year ago just to keep them out of the rain, out of the water. Because I had some that was during cold weather also, so we didn't want them to get sick or nothing. But you can see I need to put another board in here. This has went through like 6 hogs. But here's mine. It's just a 7x7 little lean-to, and they're underneath a huge tree, so they got shade all morning and all afternoon and the evening time when the sun. They don't sweat. So and you also you need a mud hole for them, and I'll show you mine here in a minute. Yeah, but you can see back there they're enjoying the feed. I just put 200 pounds of feed in there for them. And they're going to the butcher here in about 4 or 5 weeks. And 200 pounds is not going to last 4 or 5 weeks with as big as they are. They're at least 260, 270 right now. And I'm trying to get them right at 300 or a little above or a little bit below. So I put 200 pounds in there just a minute ago. And I'm guessing I'm probably going to have to put another 100 or 200 pounds in there. They eat a lot more as big as they are. For people who don't have hogs or haven't had them before, and you're thinking about get them. But first thing I would tell you to do is make sure you got the right setup for them. Be ready for them. Have the pen ready, have the water ready, have the feeder ready. Get the feed, and make sure you guys go to a local feed store and see how much their feed is. Don't go just to Tractor Supply or somewhere like that, because their feeds that I've come across is $3 or $4 more for 50-pound bags, so you're spending a lot more money when you're buying it from those places. But I got a feed store that's about 24 miles from here, 25 miles from here, and I can get a 50-pound bag of feed for like $7.50. So over 5 or 6 months, that $7.50 adds up. But it add up a lot faster if you just went down to local Tractor Supply or Orscheln's and got an $11.50, $12 bag of feed. So keep that in mind too. Find a good cheap place to get feed, and see if you can buy in bulk. My buddy buys in bulk, and he even gets it for a better deal. He'll buy 2,000 pounds at one time. I usually just go there and buy 200 or 300 pounds at a single time. It's, you know, that's the way I do it. I don't have the system for the bulk supply yet, and eventually we'll be there. But yeah, make sure you guys know where to get your feed. And I always start off on a pig grower. You know, it's got more protein, like 18% protein in it. And then once they get a couple months old, I'll switch to the finisher. You know, because it's a little bit cheaper, and it's got like 14% protein in it. So they don't grow as fast as they do when they're little, but they don't need that protein as much when they get bigger. And as you can see, my hogs are plenty big. I've had them for like 5 months. So the other thing is they're super friendly. If you get in there and let your kids mess with them, pet them, hold them, catch them, they're super friendly. They'll come to you every time you bring food out to them, and you come out to water them. If you just come out to check on them, they'll come up to you, let you pet them and whatnot. But if you just feed them and water them, they can still be a little wild. But it's not a big deal. My kids absolutely love having hogs, and just a great addition to the farm. And yeah, they're a little upset whenever they disappear and they never come back, and then we have pork chops or bacon sandwiches the next day. But they seem to forget after that first bite of fresh pork, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I don't give my hogs any crazy supplements or steroids or hormone growers, anything like that. I just give them their feed. I don't even worm them. I think most of the feed has some kind of medicine in it already, and I think that's with all feed. So that's all they get, and I've never had a problem with any of my hogs, and I've been feeding them the same feed for the last 5-6 years. I appreciate you guys watching my video, and if you would, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Hope this helps somebody out. Thank you.